The Hajj is really what we need the world to see about Islam. I think a lot of times as Muslims we're very busy trying to tell people what Islam is not about. I think it's more important that we show them what Islam is about, and I think the Hajj is the perfect reflection of what Islam is about. You look around this beautiful crowd, you look around and you see faces from every country, every race, every culture, united, coming here together to follow the footsteps of God's messenger Abraham as revived by the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. It unites humanity regardless of race, regardless of culture, regardless of ethnicity, as we are all equal before God here. And you find that as you walk together, we get tired, we get sweaty, we're all walking together. You feel the servitude that we are all equals as servants before God, that none of us are better than the other. You see everybody wearing the same humble white sheets of cloth as we do the rites of the pilgrimage, as equals before God. This is what Islam is about. It's about uniting humanity as equals before God, regardless of race or culture or ethnicity. And it's about following the footsteps of God's messengers, following the footsteps of Abraham. People don't know this, but the Kaaba is the first house of worship built by Abraham, peace be upon him, to honor one God, the God of Abraham, Moses, Jesus, and Muhammad, peace be upon them. The Kaaba here in Mecca was built by God's messenger Abraham, and then it was purified, and the teachings of Abraham purified and revived by who? By his great-great-great-grandchild, Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. That's another message people don't know. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, is not a stranger. He is the known great-great-great-great-grandchild of Prophet Abraham, peace be upon him, who came to reconnect humanity with the Abrahamic message of monotheism. That we have one God, we are one humanity, and we are all equal before that Creator, and that we must establish our connection with that Creator before we return to Him. My brothers and sisters, let's be real. Life is short. And the Quran calls the world as the world of deception. Why is it the world of deception? Because we built great dreams and ideas about it, not knowing that literally within an instant we can lose this precious life that God has given us. This life is simply our auditioning, our time to show our Creator who we are. And the way we can show our Creator the best of who we are is by following the footsteps of God's messengers, Abraham, Moses, Jesus, and Muhammad, peace be upon them. Life is short. Let's make the most of it. Let's establish that connection with the Creator. The best way to do it is by following the footsteps of Abraham, which is what we do here in the Hajj, as taught by Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, as humanity is united together, regardless of race or culture. And that's what we need. You look at America, probably Australia too, throughout the world, you find there's a lot of division and problems coming from racism. But here Islam shows us through the Hajj that all humanity is equal before our one God. May God bless us to be united and to follow the footsteps of Abraham and recognize God's greatness and the love that we should share between each other. Thank you and God bless you. Assalamu alaikum.